Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Kingdom Youth Network. I do hope you're having a good day. I'd like to provide you with training for today, and our life skills topic today is problem solving. Now, if you are alive, you live on the planet Earth, one thing I can guarantee you is that you will come across problems. You'll come across problems in different aspects of your life. So problems come in different shapes, problems come in different sizes. They're just like shoes. There's no one problem to fit all. Sometimes we have a national problem or a worldwide problem like we have right now with COVID-19. But there's sometimes where you just have a problem that is just specific to your situation. So you could have problems at home with your parents, just navigating the relationship between yourself and your parents, getting them to understand your point of view and you getting to understand their point of view. You could have problems with your siblings. Perhaps you guys are not sharing very well, you're not communicating properly. You could have problems with your peers at school, at college. If you work, you could have problems with your co-workers. If you're in a relationship, you have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, you could have problems with your boyfriend or girlfriend. So problems come in different shapes and sizes. So problems are a natural part of life, but the reality of life is that this world is looking for problem solvers and not people who just complain. There is an abundance of people in this world who love to complain about how things are and why they should be different, but no one is doing anything about it. So today I'd like to encourage you to become a problem solver. So how do you become a problem solver? One way is to look at the situation, look at the problem, and then try and create solutions that can meet that problem. So in order to create solutions, it's important that you ask two questions. Number one question, ask what do you want as an individual? What do you want? And then find out what the other person wants as well. And then try and come up with a list of ways, creative ways that can meet those needs, meet your needs and meet the need of the other person. If it's your parents, if it's your spouse, your siblings, your co-workers, try and come up with ideas of different ways that you can solve that problem in such a way that it meets your needs and it meets the needs of the other person. So a good question to ask is, what do I want and what does the other person want? And once you can answer that question, then you are one step closer to getting to a resolution. It's important for you to know there's a saying that goes that there is more than one way to skin a cat. I have not attempted ever to skin a cat. I wouldn't suggest that you do. However, what that saying is actually providing or describing is that there's more than one way to solve a problem. There's more than one way to approach the issues that you're going to face in life. So get creative, get out a piece of paper or your laptop or your phone and just make notes. Make notes of the ways that you can solve that issue. But in order for you to solve the issue, you have to know what you want and you have to know what the other person wants. So step into their shoes and try and imagine, what do they want? You can ask them, but if the communication is not very strong at the present time, then you could just step into their shoes and try and imagine, think back to what they've said before, what they've complained about, what the problem is about, and try and figure out a solution that will meet your needs and the needs of the other person. So problem solving takes practice. You have to get used to solving your own problems. Once you've gotten into the habit of solving your own problems, then the skills that you've learned from solving your own problems, you can now transfer and try and offer those skills to your friends, your family. If they have a problem, don't solve it for them, but you can suggest ways to them that they could go ahead and solve that problem. Because when you solve a problem for somebody else, you rob them of the opportunity to grow. Because if you think about yourself, before you started solving problems, you may have been here, but once you start solving problems effectively and you know how to navigate your way through problems, it takes you higher as a person. It makes you better, a better quality individual. So you want to offer that gift to your friends and your family. So solving their problems for them is not going to be very helpful, but you can definitely offer the wisdom and the lessons that you've learned from solving your own problems. So once you get into the habit of solving your problems, you can help other people solve their problems. And as you go through life, If you get into the habits of just solving problems, providing solutions, if you're a person who's driven towards solutions and not someone who just complains, I assure you that opportunities will come your way, because this world has an abundance of problems, but very few problem solvers. There are lots of people talking about the issues that we all face, but very few people who are thinking about how can we solve this problem. So today I'd like to encourage you to become a problem solver. Practice problem solving with your life first, and then move on, as I've already described. Okay, those are my thoughts for you today. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. From my heart to yours, until next time, do take it easy. Bye.